What is up, everybody? It is Razorblaze 2000. Sorry about the last stream ending all of a sudden. We lost Wi-Fi, and we still have Wi-Fi lost. So it's been hours. So I figured, since, you know, since, it's still not back on. It's 6:35 right now. Still not back on. Figured why not just do it on my phone? Cause I have basically oh fuck. I have what do you call it? Fucking Wi-Fi automatically on here anyway. I got data. That's what it is. So let's see. Why don't we just take a look at this? Okay. So we're basically still talking about the My Virtual Escape parody. Gonna be May. Oh, hey, what's up, Savage Girl? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. Fucking bullshit, Verizon people down the fucking street fucking with the wires, so, and it's still not up. I'm using my data on my phone, so, fuck that shit. Yeah. So, while I was gone, where the fuck did I put that shit? Hold up. I don't even know where the fuck it is. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Put that shit, yeah. Okay, well. Fuck. No, not that one. I want this one. There we go. So, while it was fucking down, I thought it'd be up by the time I got home, but, after it went down, I decided to go to the fucking store, buy some of this shit. It's, spray, fake blood spray, so I could just spray it on my face, make it look like I just got fucking punched, or fucking lip just got busted or some shit. I'm not going through all the trouble just to fucking put makeup to make it look like I got a busted lip and shit. I'm not going through all that fucking trouble. I'm just gonna fucking spray some blood on me, for it. So don't expect all this, like, big budget, movie of some sort. It's not gonna be as good as, McJuggernuggets. But, it is gonna have some fake blood in it. So, put that aside here. Let's see. Yeah, so, again, so the series is not gonna have the same exact story. Like I said, not gonna be the same exact storyline as the actual one. It's not gonna be the exact same storyline because I just can't, because I don't have all the shit for it. Like, and I don't have enough people. All we have is two people to do this whole thing, and I'm the one who edits it. I edit everything. The whole entire movie. I'm gonna be editing. It's gonna be me. And most of it is my idea for the editing. Like, although after it was released, my brother came up with the idea to put at the end the make a decision thing. I was like, you could have told me that shit before. Like, hold up. I was trying to get on your live stream on my laptop, but it's not working. It says I need to make it so this shit fucking stays up. Save highlight? What the fuck is that? Save to your channel as unlisted up. to last the 5 minutes. What the fuck? Live chat. Okay. I was trying to get on your live stream on my laptop, but it's not working. It says something like your browser can't play this video, and it's a shame because I really wanted to type on my laptop. Oh, you can't get onto it on my on your laptop? Oh shit. Okay, your browser wait, your browser can't play this video. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but sounds like a you problem. But yeah, that's basically what happened. Oh, that's cool. I can do this. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh boy, fuck. Okay, what does that say? It shows that I'm commenting, but it's a black screen, and it says that wow, thanks for the help. Not. It sounds like a you problem. It does sound like a you problem though. This is cool. Blush pop. I'm gonna keep it on this. So anyways, yeah, so the fuck was that shit? Some kind of dog. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for this little vampire blood shit. I can tell you that. The spray. I'm kind of excited for that shit. Yeah. So, oh, can I keep it? No, fuck that shit. I don't want no fucking dogs. So, anyway, like, I have the Eve headset sitting right here. It's right here. It's got the switch. It's got the head elastic. It says Eve on it. But this, okay. I'm sorry. That was my dog. Anyway, I got a question for you. What's that? What's that, Savage? Mods always have the best fucking questions. Swear to God. Fuck. So, anyway, I'd have to say this project is one of the biggest projects I've ever done on YouTube. If you go back a couple of years on my YouTube channel, there's something called the Skull King Killer that included fake blood too. This project's gonna be much bigger than that was. I never thought I'd be prepared to make something this big of a project. I never thought I'd be ever prepared to make this big of a project, but I'm feeling like I'll be able to do it. Are you going to have a lot of blood on your face like when Isaac killed Arachnid? So, towards the end of the thing, I'm gonna see if I can, yeah. I'm going to see if I can use as much blood as possible. I'm not going to give too much away, but there are going to be melee weapons involved with that. At the end, yes, it's going to have melee weapons. There's going to be no guns drawn. And they'll, let's just say they might, some of the characters might try to pull a gun, or two of the characters might try to pull a gun on each other during a scene like that, but I can't tell you if, fuck it, they won't be able to use it. It's gonna be most melee weapons towards that scene. And yes, it's gonna be a very, very bloody scene. So, YouTube might make me put it as 18 and up. So, I'm gonna try to make it not be that way. But if YouTube says something about it and it makes me do it, I'll have to put it as 18 and up. So, yes, there's gonna be a lot of blood involved on that scene. Towards the end, it's gonna be very, very. I'm gonna try to get a couple of these, and if I go to Spare Halloween again, I'm gonna try to get a big jug of it. I'm gonna try to get a big jug, so will be good for the whole series. Cause I can tell you this, this ain't gonna last the whole fucking series. It's not even gonna last a quarter of it. I can tell you that. Because I love using fake blood. If you get to know me, you'll know blood is like everything for a movie. If a movie's being made, there's got to be blood in it, or I won't watch it. There's no blood, I won't watch it. It's got to have epicness. It's got to have dramatic scenes where blood splatters. It's got to be like that, or I won't watch it. I can tell you that right now. I won't watch it if it's there ain't no blood splatters. And yeah, so it's gonna be, I believe this is, no, I used a jug about this big for the Skull King Killer. That's right. And I spit it out and it went on the camera. I remember that. But yeah, that was just me. I believe that was just me and my brother that made that. I put on a white t-shirt, put blood all over it. It was epic. It was really good. But yeah. I really think, and I might end up editing a little bit of the first part and changing it, uploading it, and taking the old one out. I might add a couple of scenes with some blood. You never know. And then yeah, so I don't have a favorite part, but I got to be honest. If I had to choose, my favorite part would have been to be when Isaac was reading the book and saying stuff about being gay. What was your favorite part? I have to admit, my favorite. I'll tell you two different types of favorite parts. Okay, my favorite part. I think my favorite dramatic or like epic scene was when Joseph goes to the front yard and he hears a knock on the door. He looks at the door and it swings open and there's a player right there with a mask on holding a bat and he says, "I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch." Or he says something like that. No, he goes, "I'm gonna get you, bitch." And then what happens next is he fucking chases him. And then my second favorite epic scene was when he opens the door and Joseph's standing right there with the gun. He goes, "Welcome to my nightmare," and shoots him. He falls backwards down the stairs. So that was my favorite epic scene. My favorite funny scene, let's see. My favorite funny scene has to be let me see. Um I don't know whether to say the part where where Isaac says to his dad, he goes, "Are you satisfied?" And his dad just looks at the camera like, and it zooms in on his face. That was pretty fucking hysterical. But let me think. Um, that was fucking hysterical. Yes. Um, but I feel like there must have been something even funnier than that. Oh, let's see. There was. Um, I think. Ooh, it's a hard one. That's a hard one. I might have to get back to you on that question, but or on the fun for the funny part. But my favorite part that was actually serious and was actually like it was on the more serious side was at the end where with the video that played while Uneven played. I think that really got deep. I think that really was like deep. Um, when he saw his mother, or well, I've kind of since I last spoke to you guys, I've kind of decided that yes, it's going to, that picture he was looking at is going to be his mother, his real mother, biological mother, in the picture, holding him and his holding him and his sister. That's not going to be. I don't. That's not going to be shown in the video or the movie. It's not. She's not going to play a part. I know you guys probably might want her to, and be like, "Yo, why was she shown if she's not going to play a part?" Well, it's it's a long story. It's not gonna. It can't. It just can't. It's one of those things that it can't be done. So holding the in and the brother as well. We'll just say that he. We might even mention it later on that he hates. We're just gonna say that he absolutely hates his siblings, and he wants nothing to do with them, so he doesn't speak of them. Um, but his mother is going to be instead of it being his little sister that he wants back, it's going to be his mother that he wants back. Um, and yeah, so that's basically what it's going to be. Um, but that was I think it got really deep when he was looking at the photo of his mother holding him, and he was crying at the same time, wishing that she was there, wishing for her back. Looks out the window and gets in his feelings. I think that was my favorite um, serious part in the movie, the first part of the movie that we made. I think it really gets you in your feelings, and it makes you be like, if I was in his shoes, I could see I would probably be crying too, or like kind of gets you in your feelings while watching it too. Um, and I can let you know that the the song the song Lighthouse is gonna make an appearance later on in the movie as well. It's not just played for the intro of the movie. It's actually gonna have its own music video for it. Like they do inside the actual My Virtual Escape series. It's gonna they all the songs have their own music video for them. It's gonna be like that for this too. It's gonna have its own music video for Lighthouse. Instead of just having it as an intro, it's gonna make an appearance later on in the movie too as well. Um, and I'm gonna try to make it as just like McJuggernuggets did, just like Jesse Ridgway did. He made it very emotional, very deep, depressing, a very sad moment, or is a very sad moment for the movie. He made it basically very, very, very sad. You feel bad for Isaac, and I'm gonna try to go for that. I'm gonna try to go for that kind of uh, feeling for the movie as well, for that music video when it appears. It's gonna be. I'm gonna try to make it as very sad, uh, showing like memories of the just and I might not be able to like do it like with showing that memories with his mother. It's because if I were to put my brother in a wig, showing showing my brother in a wig playing as the mother, it's gonna look completely fucking ridiculous, and it's not gonna have that emotional feel for it. It's not gonna have that. Um, it's gonna look ridiculous. So, and don't worry, Savage Girl. I'll read your comment in a minute. It's not gonna have that emotional feel. It's gonna be like, oh, this is kind of ridiculous. It's his brother in a fucking wig. Like, that's kind of funny as shit. So I'm probably gonna. It's probably gonna have to be um looking at photos and shit like that. Um, or it might not have the music video might not be Isaac thinking of it might not be Isaac thinking of uh his mother for the music video. It might be Isaac thinking of his past when his life was all happy, and his mother was still there, or like when he was happy. It's probably gonna I'm probably gonna have to put it like a collage or a montage of moments of my actual life that were happy, and I'll probably have to, like put like moments of my life into it and make it look like it was part of Isaac's life where he was happy and he's thinking of it. He's sitting there, he's crying, he's wishing for for that moment that where he was happy to happen again, and to go back in time and just have the time of his life have a blast. And it's probably what I'm gonna have to do, because my sister who is in that photo is all the way in Colorado. I can't make them, like, which she probably wouldn't want to anyway, but I couldn't make a video with her when she's all the way in Colorado. The only way I could probably think of is maybe go in some video calls with her and kind of record them and make it look like I'm happy. But like I really don't think that's necessary. I think the other idea where he's just moments of Isaac's life just would really do it for the movie. It would really do it. And I think it would look good. It would look good. It would look good in the for the thing. So let's see. What did you say? I'm going to try and make a movie called Reality Check. Would you like to watch it? You just now gave me an idea when you were talking about the fake blood. Thanks. No problem. Yeah, I would watch it. I would definitely watch it. Um, you just gotta let me know in a stream or something when it comes out. Um, I'll be there. I'll watch it. But it's like um it's we're kind of going for the more emotional side of an emo kid, same as the real My Virtual Escape series. Emo kid has an attitude. Something traumatic happened to him in his life. It changed him. Now he's some like rude kid who doesn't give a shit about anything. He's he's basically he's basically the brat of the house. Not well, no. He's basically the top dog of the makes it. He thinks he's the top dog of the house, but his his dad's abusive. Holy shit, a school bus going by at fucking 7 at night. That's odd. I've never seen that happen. But he's top. He basically feels like he's top dog of the house because his dad's abusive. He feels like he does, like he needs to be top dog. There's a lot going on with Isaac in this, just like it was in the original My Virtual Escape series, and you see, if like if I were to change that kind of like personality of Isaac, it wouldn't be a movie that would be worth watching. Yeah, Top Dog. Yeah, yeah. It wouldn't be a movie worth watching. I think the personality Isaac had in the original MVE series was just perfect. It was awesome. It was played well, played like the Jesse Ridgway just nailed it with that personality. He was able to pull it off, be the fucking douchebag of a person that douchebag of an attitude that he used, and just like nailed it with that character. He would make like fucking sexual jokes out of everything. It was perfect. And I'm still trying to get the feel of that personality to try to pull it off. And I'm not sure if I can do it. I'll try my hardest for it. But I don't know. What I'm saying is that just like it's kind of it takes more than you think it would take to pull off that personality without a script. We aren't making a script. We're just going along with it. That's why some things might not make sense. So I might have to explain it during streams. Things might not make sense. So I'll definitely explain it during streams after each part comes out. So I might end up making explanation videos for it. But yeah, like it's a process of a project that we're making. So all the credit for the original idea goes to McJuggernuggets, of course, because I'm not the one who created My Virtual Escape to begin with. So like the credit does go to him. And of course, I'm not going to be making money off of this. This was his original idea. It wasn't mine, so I'm not trying to make money off this. It's just for fun. It's an entertainment source. It's content. It is what it is. But it I think the character Isaac has such a good personality that it's funny. It's just funny. It's you can't get that type of personality from somebody else. It was just very, very good the way he played that character, and I in a way kind of fell in love with that personality. I thought it was just so good. I thought he was hysterical. He would be such a douchebag to his dad and make the stupidest jokes, and his dad just didn't want it. His dad just didn't want to have it. He really didn't. Um, he was absolutely fucking pissed at Isaac when he would be such a douchebag, and when he had to sit down with Mother Sarah, he would make some stupid fucking joke about God agreeing with people watching porn, and it was hysterical. I absolutely loved the personality, and um, I I would love to live with somebody that had that personality, because you'd get like your laughs out like every like fucking 5 minutes for the day, and you'd be exhausted. You go to sleep, you'd have a great sleep at night, and just living with somebody that had that fucking personality would just be like absolutely amazing. Uh, it makes you feel, it does make you feel bad the way things he went through in the series. He went through his sister dying. He had to deal with that, but I'm not saying that it would be amazing to live with somebody whose sister died. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it would be it would be amazing to live with somebody who had that sense of humor, made porn jokes like every 5 minutes, and it never gets old, no matter how much they did it, because they pulled it off just the right way. And like it I think it would be like the fucking funniest thing to live with. And um that's why I'm kind of bringing it back for people who are fans of my virtual escape, because I know a lot of people who just wanted the series to come back. They wanted a sequel to the series, and it never came. So I'm kind of trying to kind of replicate it in my own little way, in our own little storyline, and to not to make a complete replica of it, but to kind of make our own little version of of something that's already been made, and just like, so you guys can sit there and be like, holy shit, this kid is just like really taken my virtual escape and made it into like its own thing. And not only did he make it into his own thing, but just kind of use he's able to use two people and make this whole storyline, just using masks and stupid things like putting your shirt over your head, and showing your fucking belly and picking your belly button as a fucking character, and just make him look totally stupid. And and like, not only did like just like make it like so dumb, but it make it so it's so dumb, it's so stupid that it like so bad that it's good. Just making it so bad that it's good. The people that come to my channel, they know, people that are familiar with my channel, they know that if you want bad acting, this is the place to go. And I can't admit it. Yes, I am a bad actor. If you want serious shit, don't come to me. There is many people out there that act much better than me. They can fucking nail that shit. They'll be able to they could nail Isaac's personality like that if they wanted to. Me, it takes a little bit for me to get in character and just like really just like grasp the fucking personality and get into it, and just like without just, I think it's just that I don't have a script. I can't if I had a script it might be a little better, but just like I'm going off of just my brother says something, I have to think something up in like not even a second. I have to think something up and reply to him, but also trying to use Isaac's personality and Isaac's vocabulary, which I don't have. So it's kind of a hard thing to do. Bad acting. Come on, man. I don't think you're a bad actor. I think you're really good at making movies like this. Thank you very much, Savage. And that's why you're a mod too. You got the best fucking, best fucking shit to say. Best compliments. So thank you very much. But it's true. It is true. I'm not the best actor. Want bad acting? Come here. The best. No, stupid comedy, bad acting, and just ridiculous shit. Come here. It's the place for it. So it's just if you wanted, what I'm saying is, if you wanted Isaac's personality, don't come to me, because if I try to replicate it, I try way too hard, and it comes out just ridiculous, just stupid shit. But if it's, hey, I get my positive and great ad. I don't get it. Sorry. But if it's just, if you were to, yeah, I've kind of explained it. I'm not gonna fucking talk about it no more. But it's, this project is gonna be bigger than you can probably think, because we're running on just an iPhone. We're running on an iPhone, for fuck's sake, with an app called iMovie, which you can't put special effect. Well, you sort of, if you consider fading into another scene a special effect, then yeah. Well, if not, you can't put special effects. You can't put like fucking fire going in. You can't do that shit. But you like, we're running on just a fucking app that comes with the fucking iPhone when you get it. So it's and no cameraman. No cameraman. It's most of the movies it's POV. First eye vision. So it's first person view. So it kind of gets a little boring when you start to see like the camera shaking everywhere, and you kind of just want to skip forward, which, I mean, I get that, but like if you watch it all the way through, you'll realize it's a good storyline, and you'll want to watch the next episode. So just give it a try, and it's, yeah, that's basically all I'm saying. And what else do we talk about? What else? I get the best shit. Okay. I get the best shit to say from my dad. Nice. Very funny. But I'm very, you don't know how excited I am to use this in the next episode of the movie. Fake Blood is, I think, the best thing for about movies that I make. I think it's the fucking best part of it. And not only, yeah, I can't wait either. I agree with you, Savage. Um, Not only am I gonna put it on me, I'm probably gonna spray a little bit on the objects that we're using to hit each other over the head with and shit like that. Like, and a matter of fact, I got this the other day from Spirit Halloween. I really have to do is just take this and take it out of the box, take the cap off, spray it on both sides, make it look like I'm stabbing the other character, and just pull it out. The blood's on it. The blood's already on it. And it's just simple. I do have another fake knife. It's somewhere. It is somewhere in here. But it looks rusty. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. This one, it looks like so fake though. This is supposedly the Rob Zombie Michael Myers knife. But yeah, it's if I were to spray some fake blood on here, you wouldn't be able to see it. That's why I got the clear white one, which you could spray fake blood on this, and you'll be able to see it. And we have, like, as you saw in the first movie or the first episode, we have like shit like a fake fucking monkey wrench. It's rubber, as you can see. It's a thick rubber, so it doesn't just bend real easy. It's a thick rubber, and we also got another fake gun. And we got all sorts of shit. I forgot about this for the first episode, or else we would have fucking used it. I had forgot about it because it was in my drawer. We probably would have fucking used it. It's a fake taser. Would have probably used it, so I gotta keep that out. Yeah, we got Firefox's gun right here. Got Firefox's gun. Oh, I have a. Yeah, we got Firefox's gun there. This is specifically. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be specifically Firefox's gun. Not quite sure, but I'm planning on keeping it that way. Yeah. Although we did have Joseph use it to kill another player, but we're not going to talk about that. We aren't going to talk about that. We're not going to mention that. We're going to people who are watching it are probably they're going to get familiar with only. What's going to happen is they're going to get familiar with only Firefox using it and not seeing other people with it. There may have been one person who used it and who used it earlier in the movie, which was Joseph. But for the rest of the thing, you're going to get familiar with Firefox using it, and you're gonna get familiar. They're gonna get familiar with other players using this, and it's gonna be that's how it's gonna be in the rest of it. Other players are gonna use the black one. Firefox has the nice fancy camo. He can cock the gun when he wants to. The black one doesn't cock, so it's not gonna be as good for the other players. Firefox has got the nice fancy one that the gun cocks and shit. So Firefox is all big badass. He's got arachnids. Firefox is gonna have arachnids personality, so that's why he's gonna be like the big badass and top dog in the game. So and there's another character that you guys have met and in the game. His name is, my brother came up with this name. His name's Bigfoot. I don't know why the fuck he came up with that, but it's fucking weird ass motherfucking names he's coming up with. But he came up with the name Bigfoot. He was looking at fucking hentai on the anime on the fucking when he Isaac came in, killed the security guard, hit him by hitting him over the head with the monkey wrench, killed the security guard. Went into Bigfoot's lair or Bigfoot's place, and I believe he tapped him on the shoulder, and Bigfoot, being the badass he is, didn't even he wasn't scared, or he wasn't frightened of who the fuck was behind him. He didn't care. He felt he was all he had all this power, so if he was hit over the head, he could take it. He wouldn't get knocked out. All he did was slowly take off the headphones and put it right on the computer, and then turn around and say, "What the fuck you want?" He felt he was like big badass. He didn't care about anything. If somebody was behind him with a knife, he didn't care. He felt that he'd be able to take it, and if he got stabbed, he'd just take it right out and fucking stab the person with his own fucking knife. He felt he was badass and he was invincible. So that's what I like about that character. He was great. He felt that he felt like he was immortal. Nobody could kill him. And he was also pretty fucking funny as well. He just turns around and goes, "What the fuck you want?" Like, badass shit right there. And he had fucking Sonic music ready to play on the TV. Isaac falls on the bed, accidentally turns it on. He says, turns it off, "Copyright infringe." And Isaac's just looking at him like, what the fuck? And then he kind of gets familiar with Isaac, gives him a chance. When Isaac went in there to kill Bigfoot. Isaac went in there to specifically kill Bigfoot, and he ends up kind of making this sort of friendship with Bigfoot, or sort of a deal with Bigfoot, that I believe it was to, I'll have to look back, but I believe it, because we never made a script, so I'm going by from what after I've watched it a couple times to get familiar with the storyline. I believe he made a deal with Bigfoot to kill Firefox, and he would, if he made a deal to kill Firefox, he would to kill Firefox and to do a few things for him. And if he made that deal with him, as long as he said it was a deal, he was gonna show Isaac how to exit the game when you're in rank mode. So he showed Isaac made the deal with him. He said, okay, the deal's on. So he showed him how to get out the game, and it went from there. And I think Bigfoot was I think he was really just such a good character to be played in in this movie, that there's just nothing that can really beat that personality right there. It's very interesting, and I think that my brother really fucking nailed that personality right there. He's an anime freak that thinks he's badass, and he feels immortal. so he doesn't care who sneaks up behind him. If he gets stabbed, he feels like if he gets stabbed, he can get right back up and fucking beat the shit out of the person who did it. He feels like he's basically invincible, and he really believes he's invincible, so he doesn't have to worry about people creeping up on him. He feels like he can walk through a set of a million enemies and just walk through and be able to just kill each and every one of them one by one in in his at his own pace, and just like kill him. And no matter how many times he gets stabbed, he feels like he'll be able to get right back up, even if in reality he really it doesn't work like that. He's just too confident. He's too confident about himself in a way that's not really realistic, and I like that about Bigfoot's personality and his character. He's also wearing a doctor's plague mask, and so that's Bigfoot for you right there. And so we came up with it's Father Stephen, the sexist nun, and so he has yeah, it's Father Stephen, the sexist nun. He goes, he has fucking Isaac sit down, and he's trying to convince him that being gay is he's trying to convince him that being gay is a bad thing. It's a sin, and you shouldn't be gay. As deep down inside, Father Stephen knows that Isaac, Isaac in this is gay, and he doesn't want to tell anybody. And you kind of, from at the beginning of the first episode, you kind of find that out, since Isaac's sitting there jerking off to Razor Blaze 2000, and he kind of tries to hide it from his father. But deep down in his father in this movie has the feeling that Isaac is in the closet and he's gay. So that's why he's hired Father Stephen to try to save him from his sins of being gay. And so Father Stephen is trying to convince him that being gay is a sin and he'll go to hell for it, so he needs to be saved. So just like he's having Isaac read a passage of the Bible, of his version of the Bible, and he's having Isaac read a passage of Father Stephen's version of the Bible called God Against the Gays. And Father Stephen feels that God was against the gays, and he really believes it, and he feels like it's a sin. And so does his father. His father's not okay with his own son being gay, so he hired this sexist nun to come save him from his sins. So, okay, what did you say? Wait, so is he gay when he is high? That's the part that confused me. Isaac in this version of MVE series is gay whenever he feels like it. He's gay just in general. And we haven't met. In the original MVE series is the character named Archie. So we haven't met in this first episode. You haven't met the character that's gonna have Archie's personality, or is gonna play Archie's role. We haven't met that character yet. So we haven't really came up with an idea to kind of include like we haven't came up with like a moment to kind of slip an Archie like character into the story yet. So we're kind of gonna make our way to that. So it's a process for me and my brother to do this. So not only is that character not slipped in yet, but I have a feeling that it's not quite going to be in there very soon. I have a feeling that it's going to be I this is just my thoughts at the moment. It might change, but I have a feeling that it's not going to be there until like the third or fourth episode. So it might change. It might be it might be the second episode. I don't know. We gotta talk it out with my brother and kind of decide on stuff and because I can tell you this right now. I'm almost positive, almost 100, I'm 99% sure the second episode is going to start off with it's going to start off with Father Stephen, the sexist nun. It's going to start off with Isaac having a session with him, because if you've realized in the first episode at the end, right before the Uneven song played, it was Isaac's father said, "You need to get ready. We're having a session with the nun in the kitchen because it's raining outside. So we're having it inside." And Isaac gives him fucking attitude, of course, because it's Isaac. His personality's like that. So he's I really feel like it. Even though the Uneven song interrupted that, I feel like it's we can still, it kind of was just like kind of a cutscene for it, something to show what Isaac is going, like I think it's still able to continue from that spot where Isaac's father told him we're going to see the nuns in the kitchen waiting for him. I think it's still able to continue from it. I feel like it can still do that because even though some scene totally different played from it right after that video was taken, or that scene was taken, where it has Uneven and a bunch of different stuff playing. I feel that it's still, that scene, just what it's doing is showing what Isaac is going through and his feelings, showing him getting in his feelings, so you know how he feels, and he's not just a fucking brat and not just like a fucking douchebag, and just it kind of shows you that he's emotional about something, and that his just shows it's the part where it kind of introduces what started his depression, and I feel that it can still continue on from what the scene that came before the uneven music video played. So what I'm thinking is, yeah, it's gonna start off with Father Stephen having a session with him, even though in the original MVE series, the nun, he had a session with the nun before the Uneven song played, and he I believe, yeah, he got pissed off, and he got pissed off and got offended by something the nun said, and he ran to his room and slammed the door, and that's when the song played. But we're kind of gonna have it, switch it up, and have it like really, we're gonna have it really like we're gonna have it like play. We had it play before the scene. We might have him get pissed off at something the nun says, and he goes to his room, slams the door, but we might not. We're still debating on this stuff. We're still deciding whether we should do this, whether we should do that, how we're gonna do this, how we're not gonna do it, and yeah, we're still deciding all that. And so, really, all we have planned right now, and I've came up with the plan. My brother hasn't came up with shit. I've been coming up with the storyline while we're I've been the one coming up with the storyline while we're not filming. He's the one who's been coming up with, well, we kind of both, but he's the one who's been kind of like helping me out with the storyline while we're filming. So he kind of has his own ideas. I kind of go with it too. But when I have my own idea, I get stuck on it. I'm like, you know what? No, we should do it like this, and this is how we're gonna do it. But so since we don't have a script, my brother kind of just makes his own lines up and kind of just like kind of mixes things up while we're doing it. Like as you saw in the scene where he I was playing as Adam, the tutorial guide for Joseph, Isaac's father. The the when the can got knocked over, and you look down and he says, "Pick it up." I was trying to get a single sentence out, and he kept on talking over me, which I didn't. That was not planned. That was not planned. I really didn't want that to be like that. I was trying to say, tutorial guides don't interact with objects. I just wanted to get that sentence out without him talking over me, but the scene was going so well, or that like I didn't want to have to restart that scene because earlier in that scene was so good. I didn't want to have to fucking remake it. So I really think I should like get onto him for that. Like I'm gonna try to kind of like plan things more, because, and I need to go back and rewatch the My Virtual Escape series and kind of get the feel of Isaac's personality, so I can kind of like do a little better at it and just nail that personality right there. That I feel that's what I should do. And I feel so I had a idea run through my mind that I think I kind of wanted Isaac to be the one to kill Father Stephen, but I'm not sure if I kind of want to do that, because then people would be like, well, Isaac never killed Mother Sarah. It was Arachnid, or Abraham. It was Abraham. So like, I don't know if people would be just like, oh well, this never happened. This is totally different. So too different from the storyline. But on the other hand, it's my movie. I'm trying to kind of, I'm not trying to kind of like make exactly the same thing as McJuggernuggets did with his My Virtual Escape. I'm trying to kind of make it into my own little storyline, but having the same exact idea for the story. But just, and I don't know what I'm gonna use for the XP yet. I'm still kind of trying to think that through. It might not end up looking like what the XP looked like inside the original MVE series. It might be something just that something that we have lying around the house that we have a bunch of. It might be like fucking candy or some shit. I don't know. It might be something. but it's we're most likely gonna have fucking XP in that shit. Um, and uh, I really feel that I still really feel that Joseph, Isaac's dad, had too much anger in his personality in the first one, in the first episode that we made. Um, I'm gonna ask my brother if we can kind of calm that down a little bit, because you really couldn't get out a fucking sentence without without him talking over you. And um I don't know what I'm gonna use for the XP. Um but you couldn't really get out a fucking full sentence without him talking over you. And really, I think the only thing he really said was, "Are you high, Isaac?" And just like, shut the fuck up, or get the fuck over here, or, Isaac, you disrespected the family. I did. I honestly, no, I think he said that once. And honestly, that scene was really good. And the only thing I will point this out, my parents were home, and um my my mom got pissed off because we were yelling, and she screamed both of our names. You can hear it in there if you go back and listen. But it was, the scene was so good, I didn't want to have to redo that. It was so fucking good. My brother had like such a he literally got into the he felt like he was into the character, that had the personality. He showed as if he was actually angry. You disrespected the family. And I felt it was just so good. It was so good to it was too good to redo. And I really think that I you couldn't get any better than that, and it would he wouldn't be able to redo that shit. It was so good. And if we tried to redo it, it wouldn't come out as good, and we wouldn't have it anymore. So yeah, it's I that's 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 basically what I feel about Joseph. But um let's go on to uh let's go on to Megabags, the retarded drug dealer. So this has been a a name for Megabags for quite a while, since I tried to make it the first time. So we had this character we tried to play as Megabags, and I think my brother just did it so fucking dorky. We tried to make it serious, but his role play that he played, it just ended up looking so fucking dorky and so fucking fun. The character was funny. It was so stupid that it was hysterical. And like, it really came out. I really came up with the name and the scene. There was a scene where, so Megabags would wear, you know how the people are wearing in COVID masks that basically go over your head, and then you pull them up. And they're around the neck too. So he was wearing one of those just over his face, and had a thing of fucking glasses on. I thought it looked so fucking stupid, and that it was just so fucking funny. So he goes. So at this part, I didn't know he was gonna do this. So, and I didn't want him to do it either. He goes, you know what? Fuck it. Time to show you who I really am. He takes the glasses off, throws them on the ground, and he goes to take off the fucking mask. I didn't want him to do that because Arachnid had my brother's regular face as for his character. So then it would have ruined the whole thing. So I told her I was recording. I was like, no. So what he did was he just fixed the thing, and he goes, there. I was like, you're so fucking stupid. That's literally what I said in the movie. You could hear me say it. I said, "You're just so fucking stupid." So we came up with Megabags, a retarded drug dealer, and we kind of it was. I thought the first moment that I thought it was funny as shit is, so we had my brother be inside the shed, right, and we have Isaac knock on the shed and be like that'd be his like his where the drug deal would go down, and so he like literally what he did was he swung open the doors and he goes, "What's up?" I was like, "Oh god, this motherfucker is really making it look ridiculous." But then I kind of like got used to it. And I was just like, this character is just so fucking funny. It's so good. It's so bad that it's good, and I really think it's so fucking good. Um, I'm on the road right now watching you driving. I'm driving a Hummer. Nice, nice. I want a Hummer. I wish I had a fucking Hummer. Those are nice. I want a yellow one. Look awesome. But anyway, it's. I really think that that's how we came up with the name Megabags, the retarded drug dealer. Because he just did the stupidest shit. He'd be a drug. He'd look stupid. Well, he'd look stupid. He had like a fucking mask over his face and put like fucking shades on, and he like it was just ridiculously funny. So check, bro. They are fired. Yeah, I know, right? Check your phone. I can't right now. I'm using it for I'll look at it after the stream, but I'm using it for the live stream, and plus my internet's still down, so this only runs off Wi-Fi, so I can't use it. But anyway, so it's just I really kind of fell in love with that personality because it was so funny that we actually kept it for that, and then the whole thing got deleted. So then we planned on making it again, but we didn't know when. I lost confidence in making it all over again. I felt that it wasn't going to be worth it. It's not going to be as funny. That was so good, and now we just lost it all, and it's just going to happen again. And then now we it's just we came back with it, and we kind of talked about, me and my brother kind of talked about it, and he was like, I'm down to do it again if you are. I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, I also at one point felt that he wasn't gonna be down to do it again, and I felt that he was just he wouldn't want to. So I kind of just left it alone for a while, but then he kind of brought it up again. I was just like, yeah, I mean, I'm down to do it if you are. And he's like, all right. So then we planned on getting a good camera for it, but we just haven't yet. So, and I'm very eager to start this project up. So even if we have to kind of start the project up with a fucking phone, and then we end up getting a camera in between, we'll start using the camera when we get it, and use the camera for the rest of it. But yeah, we came up with it, and we were just like, yeah, I guess we should do it again. I obviously knew it's not going to be as good as the one that we made before. It's not. It's just not. We can't recreate that. That was just a moment of our lives that we were in the zone, and we just, the things we did were just so stupid that were funny. And we can't really recreate that again. We just can't. And I mean, we may be able to try to recreate that, but we can't. And hold up, I'll be right back. I gotta do something real quick. Alright. Okay, I'm back, guys. Anyway, so what I was saying was, we just can't do it again. We can't do it the exact same way again. And it was so long ago that I can't remember the storyline that we used, the storyline and the what came before what and what came after what, and it's not worth trying to remember what we filmed to try to recreate it. So we kind of came up with the idea of kind of making our own new little storyline, and that's how we got here. And like I still think that like I really every now and then I kind of really wish that I was able to still have that other one that we made, and because it was so good, and um I'd be able to watch it and it'd bring back so many memories, because I remember the reason why the doors are off the shed is because I was being a douchebag, and I locked my brother in the shed. If I got it on film, I have it somewhere. It's on a flash drive somewhere. That I do have, um, but um, it's I locked him in the shed, and then he banging on the doors, and finally he fucking kicked the doors down, and he slipped right out the side of it, because it didn't fall down. They just came off the hinges, and they were still standing up, and you just see him slip right out the side. I started fucking dying. It was so fucking funny. I was dying laughing, and I thought that shit was the funniest shit, and yeah, it was a good time that we had making it, and I'm not sure if we used fake blood. I can't remember. We might have, but yeah, I know my brother didn't want to. I know if we did, my brother didn't want to use it, and he said he still doesn't want to. So you might not see blood on him, but you will see blood on me. I can guarantee that. Oh my fucking god, I'm dying of laughter. You telling me about it? Yeah, right. You just see him slip right out the side, and I said, "What the fuck you do?" I still have the video somewhere. Um, I might end up fucking posting it on YouTube. I might not. Um, I'll have to get his permission, because I don't know if he wants me to. I don't know, but he's kind of finicky about some of that shit. But um, yeah, still, it was funny. I think it was really funny. Um, but uh, I really think I think my brother now tries too hard to pull the Joseph personality, to pull it off. I think he just tries too hard that it's bad. It's not too good. So we're gonna have to work on that. Just have him not yelling all the time, and yeah, it's gonna have to have something done with that. But um uh it's I really think that I really think that we might be able to pull this off, make it really good. We're gonna have to do something about a cameraman. I'm not sure if we can or not. We might not be able to, but we're gonna try our best uh, to do this series as best as we can for you guys, and that's why I'm here telling you guys about it. I wanted to come see it in person so I can do some videos with you, so I convinced my mom, and she said when her car gets fixed, we will go. Nice, nice. Maybe you can film for us. That'd be great. Uh, um. So what? And there's what other characters have I not got? Oh, Longbags. So Longbags is just a complete dick. He's just a complete dick. Although he was Isaac's drug dealer, but he's a complete dick since he's not ever since he stopped being it. Complete dick. Doesn't want anything to do with weed anymore. He doesn't care anymore. He's like, you can buy it now. I don't want to I don't want to hear it. All your bullshit about I need weed and all that shit. So he's just a complete douchebag. He like you only saw him like what, once or twice. I think you only maybe saw him once in mine. You're not gonna really see him much again. But there's it there's really just like not even a personality for him. He's just a complete dick. I really feel that if he had a personality, he would really, if we came up with a personality for him, he would have to be in more of the movie, and he's not going to be. So it's not really worth giving him a personality. What else? What else is in there already? Oh yes, an NPC. There's a NPC that was played in there. We're gonna call him NPC 45. He was wearing the Dallas mask from Payday 2. It was when I was playing him, and he came. He came over to Joseph when he entered the game, and tapped him on the shoulder. Joseph swung the fucking monkey wrench real quick behind him, whacked him in the fucking neck with it, and they ended up talking, and NPC 45 was like, he's like, oh, what'd you hit me for? And Joseph goes, he said, I can't remember what he said, but he said something, and then he goes, well, oh, he said, why you tapped me on the shoulder? He goes, I was trying to get your name. And so then he starts talking to Joseph, and NPC 45 is the biggest baby. He's like a fucking, he's such a fucking whiny baby. He can't take shit. He runs from everything. He's in a way sort of like a Gingy from My Virtual Escape, but he's not. We aren't basing his personality off Gingy, because that's going to be a totally separate character. I'm not even sure if we will even include that, but we should. There should be a Gingy based personality of a character in there. But this NPC 45 is like, he's scared of everything. He got hit after you see him go, hey, there's a bus, it just went by. Joseph ended up hitting him with the fucking monkey wrench, and he ran for his life. And he said, oh, I want my mommy. He's a baby. He's just a big fucking baby. He's scared of everything. And he ran, and then you get introduced with NPC 46, which is, we haven't came up with a name for him yet, but he was the one wearing the wolf mask from Payday 2. He had the bat. He swung the door open, and he goes, I'm gonna get you, bitch. He goes, surprise, bitch, I'm gonna get you. and then he comes and chases Joseph. Um, we haven't came up with a we haven't came up with a name for him, so we're just gonna stick with NPC 46 just to label him. Uh, and we might bring him back because there it showed Joseph shoot him for the last time and supposedly kill him. I'm not sure if we're gonna keep it with him actually being killed, and he's really dead. He might come back alive. Um, he might have. We might play the role that he might he might have been revived by another player who knew him, or he might be part of the Brotherhood, and um, that's also what I'm starting to think too. That we might put um we might put uh the one that was wearing the NPC 45 as we might put NPC 45 as a Gingy character. We might put him as a Gingy character because I you never know they he could that we might end up putting those two characters as part of the Brotherhood, and we don't know they're part of the Brotherhood yet because it's only first episode and they've never met them. Um, uh, but we might even come out with the idea of having Bigfoot be the leader of the Brotherhood. We might even come up as with that. He might be the leader of the Brotherhood. He's basically like the Solomon of the Brotherhood, and Isaac doesn't know that yet. He just thinks that he's somebody that Firefox wanted dead, and he thinks that he was just somebody who fucked with Firefox, so now he's trying to get back at him and kill him. So, but there we might make it so there was a reason he wanted Bigfoot dead. So Bigfoot reminds me of a big hairy guy who came up with those names again. Who came up with those names? My brother came up with those names, Firefox and Bigfoot, because I didn't really think up any names for them, so he did. I don't know how good I am with filming, but yeah, I can do that for you guys. You'll probably be all right. Anything to help you, common folk. Yeah, but yeah. So, we're probably gonna settle on Bigfoot being the leader of the Brotherhood, and those two NPCs, NPC 45 and NPC 46, being two members of the Brotherhood, and we might the I'm pretty sure whatever the fuck his name is, John from the Brotherhood, aka Sexy Mobster John. Um, his character's personality has not made its way into the storyline yet. So I can tell you that right now. He's not gonna be he's not gonna be NPC 45 or NPC 46. That I can let you know. He's gonna be his own character from the Brotherhood, but yeah. So he's his own thing. We haven't inserted him into the storyline yet, but he will eventually be in there. I can let you guys know that he will be in that. And um Yeah. So if like it's just a lot of this is just it it doesn't have it doesn't have much pre-planning, so it's kind of hard to do this. So yeah, it's kind of hard to kind of work this shit out and without a script and all this. So it's a lot of work. We put in a lot of work to do this. So um wait, was Bigfoot the guy with the flag mask? No, Bigfoot was the guy with that beak looking mask when he was sitting at the computer. He was sitting at the computer and he had that beak mask and he turned around and he goes, "What the fuck you want?" He said, "What the fuck you want?" He turned around and said that. He's sitting at the computer. He was looking at that anime picture. He had the plague doctor mask on. He had the same he had the same mask that Father Stephen wears, but Father Stephen wears the whole outfit with it, and Bigfoot only wears the mask. So that's the difference between it. So yeah, um, it's a lot to put in, and it's gonna be a big fucking pain in the ass to make all this shit, but it's worth it. Uh, I yeah. So, um, and yes, we're gonna be using all the same songs from the MVE series. Um, we're gonna be using the songs from there, music from it. Um, and Adam, character I haven't gone over. Adam is fuck. I have to say that I don't play a good Adam, but I can keep a much straighter face than my brother can while I play Adam. There was only one part where I kind of like smirked, but I covered it up with a I said this is really entertaining, and kind of made it look like Adam was kind of finding fun in in Joseph getting pissed off with him. He was kind of finding fun in it and thought it was pretty funny himself. But um we haven't introduced the moderator yet. I'm not sure if we're gonna sure. I'm hoping we do, but we haven't introduced him yet. Um yeah. So I think that it's yeah, it's a process. What is there any other characters we've missed? Any other characters we fucking missed? I don't think there is. Um, I think that was it. All the characters that we've put in so far. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, there's really not much else to talk about at this point right now. Until we finish the next episode for it, then there'll be a little bit more to talk about. But yeah, I think we've gone over everything. So yeah, you guys, if you guys have any suggestions, leave a comment down below and just let me know. Give me some ideas if you want. I might use some of them. Um, and who knows? I might even put shout outs to to you guys in the description of the video and of who of the ideas I took from some people. I might put you guys' name in the description of the I used from who, or from which person. I don't know if it's on your end or mine, but you keep glitching and lagging out the tiny bit. Like I said, I don't know if it's on your end or mine. I don't know. It's probably on both. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Leave a like if you did. Comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on post notifications. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys next time.